Well, happy Tuesday, y'all. We're going to make a recipe. I thought I was making something out of a cookbook. Y'all ordered a cookbook so I can keep a job. But this says future recipe, so it's not out of a cookbook, but you can find it. So we're going to try it out today. I'm going to start prepping, and this will be a really short video. I don't know why y'all just got yellow. I guess because I was holding my phone up against the thing, and it changed the coloring. Anyway, you'll need, I'll tell you right away, and I'm going to use rotisserie chicken, so you can do it the easy way, or you can make your own chicken if you want to. You'll need 3 to 4 cups of cooked chicken, bite size. You want 1 6-ounce box of Uncle Ben's wild rice. What I did was just buy ready rice. I'm making it real easy because they come in 8 ounces, which is fine. I bought the roasted chicken because the jasmine on their shelf was expired in May. I started getting it anyway, but I didn't. You'll need 1 10-ounce can of cream of celery soup. We have that here. You want a cup of sour cream. I've got that right over there. A cup of mayonnaise. A 2-ounce jar of diced pimentos. A medium onion chopped. A 15-ounce can of French-style green beans, drained. You want an 8-ounce can of water chestnuts, drained. You want 1 to 2 cups of shredded cheese. That's optional. 1 6-ounce container of French fried onions for the topping. And that's what I bought for the topping. I think what I watched. Maybe I'm thinking something different, so never mind. That's what I bought for the topping. That's what we're going to use. She has on here options. She used a regular can of green beans instead of French style. She added the cheese when it was put on their plates, but it would be delicious in the casserole. I'll put it in the casserole if I'm going to use cheese. And she used pre-cooked Uncle Ben's jasmine rice. And I have roasted chicken with carrot and herb rice. So I'm going to prep this stuff up. We'll chop up some chicken, chop up our onion, chop up the water chestnut a little bit, and I'll be right back. Oh, and preheat your oven to 350. Set a medium onion. This is probably considered large, but I'm going to use it. And this one is Vidalia onion. I imagine you could use whatever onion you wanted to. So I'm going to get this peeled, chopped, and ready to mix up in our casserole. Hope y'all had a good Tuesday. It feels like it's later. I don't want to be wishing time away, but it feels later in the week to me for some strange reason. Sometimes it feels like time just flies by, and then sometimes it feels like it creeps like a turtle. Today's been a day it's creeped like a turtle. I went outside and I worked in the yard just a wee bit. We didn't stay out there very long. That was about all. I need to be working around the house. I've been bored, and I don't have to be bored. There's plenty for me to do here. Are y'all that way? I need to learn to be content with cleaning and doing laundry and that kind of thing. And I'm just always hunting something else to do, whether it be a craft or cooking something or... Oh, my eyes is burning. Finish chopping that on up. And I'll be back. Now, look at these water chestnuts. I'll chop them a little bit. I drained them. Just a little bit. I can't remember if these are the things JoJo don't like, so I better yell at him and see. If it is, I could admit this. This is just probably for the crunch. Because it's not like water chestnuts have a ton of flavor. Little bit. Oh, well, let me ask him and see. Nope, he's all good with those. I was thinking, because they have 0 flavor, really they do. They're more for the crunch to me. They are. Now I've got some rotisserie chicken. got 2 different ones. I used half of my rotisserie chicken last night, and I thought, well, I need to use the other half. Let me find something else I can do with that. If you could, I believe it would about turn into chicken as much of it as we eat. Then you just want to cut it. You want 3 to 4 cups of that or so. I have to leave that skin in there, but we'll take it out. But boy, the skin is the best part to me on a rotisserie chicken. We'll get it off after I chop it up. Y'all, my battery is super low, so I've got 0 radio on, no fans. And I don't know if they're working very well. And if you can hear the background noise, I guess I need to start working on my speech. I see so many people that can't understand me. And I don't know if that's because I talk so slow. I know I tend to get, like I start out loud and I get quieter as my sentence goes. My little brother does that too, I've noticed sometimes. Let me get out that other one because I don't really want the chicken legs, although it's meat, isn't it? We'll put that too, I guess. The chicken legs. How funky is your chicken? Do y'all remember that high school cheer? I remember it, every word for it. And when I think about the words to it, I'm thinking, good grief. It was, how funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? How loose is your goose? How loose is your goose? So come on, everybody, and shake your caboose. That was a high school cheer when I was in high school. But we also had a smoking area when I was in high school. We sure did. Things have changed quite a bit over the years, haven't they? Quite a bit. Y'all hold on, I'm going to get my other. I've got 2 rotisseries. I'm going to get the other one, put a little more. Guess what? Now I'll end up with more chicken because I ain't going to need this whole rotisserie chicken. I guess I could do some, that piece was hard. Some chicken salad. You know, like chicken salad. That's something I never make. But that would be good. It'll be just enough for about, you know, something like that. Something like that. Now I'm going to have a chair stuck in my head. For Pete's sake. I'll be repeating it to myself. I need to sing something, I guess. I think that's enough chicken, don't y'all? Probably enough. I'll go over here and get me a paper towel. Let me show y'all my towels all of a sudden. I went to this place. It was kind of like a, if you're local, it's Extreme Sales. If you're not, it's kind of like a Overstock or something, you know, these stores that get things and then they sell them for cheaper. Well, I bought these towels. I'll show y'all back there. See those towels right there? They were $3 and it's huge. It looks like a giant roll of toilet paper, but they're very thick. And I thought, as many paper towels as I go through in the kitchen and drying my hands even, because I never keep a dish towel beside me and I hate doing laundry. So I thought, I'm going to buy me those and I'm going to use them for like paper towels. Well, we're going to try to use this bowl. I don't see my big old glass bowl. I wonder if Tammy Lynn took that home. I don't see it, y'all. All right. We're basically going to put all this stuff in a big old bowl. We've got everything chopped that we want to chop up. I'm not chopping the pimientos. I'm going to leave them like they are. Or at least that's what I think so far. Hope this bowl's big enough. I might have stuck it in my pantry. I'm trying to remember, what do we have in it? Oh, potato salad. So I don't know. We took potato salad to do this surprise thing, and I bet you it's still got potato salad in it. Now we're just going to start mixing everything together. We've got our chestnuts, we've got our chicken, and we've got our onion. I'm going to put this ready cooked rice in there. We want a cup of mayonnaise. We want a cup of sour cream. We want pimentos, but got to drain them. Let me show you all this thing. If you can't open jars, I can't either. And I usually have to call JoJo, but with this I don't. You just pull up on it, and boom, it's done. Amazon, Tammy has it on the website. The same place I told you could get this recipe. I'm going to drain these real quick. Pimiento. Then you want a can of cream of celery soup. I have that right here. I think this time I would just do straight up white rice. But that's just, I've never bought that pouch rice before, so maybe it's more appetizing than it looks. I don't know. It's just hard. Let me get something to break that up. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I threw that pouch of rice in there, and I think I was supposed to cook it first. And I'm trying to ask Tammy. And her text is taking like 30 minutes to get because they got no internet right now. So it must be storming in South Georgia. I know it is in South Alabama. Y'all say a prayer for my young'un in South Alabama. The storms just skip on across them. And everybody else. Anyway, I'm making a little bit of extra that I'm actually doing it the right way. And then I'll put some extra in there. And then we'll put it in the oven. So I hopefully y'all read the things more thoroughly than I do when making a casserole. While we wait on that pound of rice to cook. Pouch of rice, I should have said, not pound of rice. It didn't tell me to, but just because I'm gonna lightly grease me with some olive oil. This 9 by 13. Oh, and we could go ahead and put our cheese in our casserole too. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna top French fried onions, but you don't put them in there yet. But it says to put a cup of cheese or 2, and that is optional. But it don't tell you what kind of cheese, and I'm going to say that would be cheddar. Knowing my sister, it would just be sharp cheddar. So I'm going to do some cheddar, and I'm going to do a little bit of Parmesan, I think. We'll do 2 types of cheeses. I started to just do all Parmesan because I think this would be good with it. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You use whatever kind of cheese you want to. I'm going to use Parmesan with this particular mixture. She's probably going to fuss at me and go, that is not mine. But she wasn't specific. What happens when you ain't specific? In fact, I'm just going to put it all in there because there's not much of it left. I think it'll be yummy. There's a tad more. So this will be closer to about a cup and a half probably by the time I Put all of it in there. I had the cheddar out, and the more I looked at it, the more I thought, you know, I think that'd be yummy with some Parmesan. So we'll do that. Now I'll do some pepper, a little bit of salt. You probably don't need a lot of salt with all that other stuff and the cheese and so I'll probably just do pepper, to be honest. Make sure I'm not forgetting nothing. I mean, I know I need the French fried onions at the, what'd I do? What do you mean? Well, why does that happen? I know I ain't forgetting nothing. We've got it all. We got the pimentos. We've got the cheese. We've got the chicken. We've got the sour cream. We got the mayo. We've got the onion. We got the cream of celery soup. The chicken. We did Parmesan. Oh, beans. We are forgetting. Can of French style green beans. So let me drain these. Okay, and here's our green beans drains. Lord hope it fits. I might have been better off getting one of them disposable dishes, but we're going to use this one. Hope we can get it all in there. Here I am trying to do this upside down again. Oh, it smells good. It smells good already. I almost do need to go. I mean, that is full. And I mean full. I must use my bigger pan. I'm going to swap just because this one's deeper. It's not no bigger, but it's deeper. And that one would have been fine if that's all you got. That would work. It's not going to run over, I wouldn't think. It's not like there's anything in this thing that's going to go to rising. Oh, I need my spatula. But I'm just going to go ahead and do it that way because it would just be easier to store for me too. Oh yeah, it really does smell good. Now then, perfect fit. Now I'm going to top this one. There's options, I think. Well, maybe that was a different recipe I was looking at. That's what I said I'm getting mixed up because I looked at a few before I decided on anything. So I don't put them in it. I put them in my green bean casserole. It does get soggy, but if you love them, you love them. And we love them. I'm using 2 bags. Going in the oven for about 30-35 minutes on $3.50. I think we're about done. Look, y'all, I found this at the thrift store. No joke. I was like, what's the odds of finding that at the thrift store? Like and subscribe. I think there is a subscribe on Facebook, but I don't really pay much attention to that, to be honest with you. So, if you're not on my YouTube, it's the same name, exact same name. And if you don't watch it, go over there and hit that button for me, please. The subscribe button. And sometimes, once in a while, since it costs nothing, hit that share button on these videos too. Facebook is starting to finally give me a little bit more views. So that's a plus. It would help pay for some of these groceries I'm spending on trying to do this cooking show. Let's get this out. Looks really good. I've already tasted at the edge of it. We're having a late supper. It's 7:30. 7:30. And out it comes. It's hot. Really hot. But I'm going to dip some right away on a plate so we can see what it looks like and take a taste. And we can get supper and I can get this uploaded for y'all. I'm going to put it on this little plate. I guess I could get me a big one now. Let me get a big one. I'm making them kind of racket. Y'all. That's casserole, so kind of doubt this is going to make a pretty picture, but like I said, I reached in there right before it was done to see where we were on the tip. And I licked the spoon and I already know it's delicious. I can do that right now, but it is hot. Here we go. I think I might fog up the camera if I try to get it in there too much. Hold on, we'll get us a bite. Having to blow this off. Smith's watching basketball in a little bit. He says it's the last night it'll be on. I'll bring him down tomorrow, let y'all see him. Oh my gosh. This is delicious, y'all. It's really good. I can't tell you it's in a cookbook because it's not yet. This says future recipe. But it's really yummy. That one's a keeper. Yummy, Tammy. That one's good. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to upload it real quick so y'all can watch it. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.